Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Movies and Margaritas. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the 1984 sci-fi The Last Starfighter, starring Lance Guest as Alex Rogan, and directed by Nick Castle, the man behind the mask of Michael Myers in the original Halloween. Now, this was released by Arrow Video recently, and with Arrow Video, you're going to get a lot of extras included with their Blu-rays. Now, this is the slipcover for the movie. A very nice finish to this. This is actually one of the reasons why, because I hadn't seen this movie in a long time, but this actually sold me. This cover, I was like, you know what? I'm like, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I'm blown away by this artwork, and I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta get it. Gotta add it to the collection. So that's what the slipcover looks like. And again, you get the back telling you about that it's a newly restored. It's newly restored from a 4K scan of the original negative, and it's also featuring a 4.1 mix originally created by the film's 70mm release. It's never been included on any home video formats before. Now, this is the slipcover. Now, this is the actual case that the movie comes in. Now, on the outside, this is actually the reversible artwork. On the inside, this is the artwork that when you pick it up and you take it out of this remove from the slip, you're actually it's going to be the same exact artwork as the slipcover. But I really like the reversible artwork that's on the inside, so I went with that. This way, you get this on the inside, and you put the slip over, and it's perfect. You got the option on both things. You also included the double-sided poster. Now, the double-sided poster, it's your reversible artwork. So if you'd like to display that in your movie room, go right ahead. I think it will look nice. I'm very tempted to do it, but I think I'm just gonna hold off on it. You also get in this release this booklet. Now this booklet includes screenshots from the movie, also a list of the cast of the movie. There's your heroes of the movie right there. A little bit of contents about what you can find in the manual, in the booklet. And just a little talking about the making of the movie, what went into it. But again, with an Arrow release, you're not going to go to the store and pick up a regular movie off the shelf and get this kind of manual. This is not just a 3 to 4 page manual. This is a nice size manual or manual booklet, however you prefer to call it. But again, it's a nice touch from Arrow, and you can expect that with a lot of Arrow releases. Now, what is The Last Starfighter exactly? Well, The Last Starfighter is a story of Alex Rogan, who is all ready to go off to college, but he doesn't want to go to the local college with his girlfriend and friends. He wants to go out to the bigger colleges. But unfortunately, his plans don't work out for him that well. He lives in a trailer park with his mother and his brother. His girlfriend lives there also with her grandmother, and there's a lot of elderly folk around the trailer park. Now, it seems like, but unfortunately for Alex, every single time that he seems like he's going off to do something, he gets called back in. People need him there to help fix things. In one scene, exactly, he is ready to go to the beach with his girlfriend and friends, and one of the elderly ladies that lives in the trailer park, her cable breaks and her soap operas are just about to begin. So she yells for Alex. She needs it fixed. So again, and Alex cannot go. So you see that this is what happens to Alex Rogan a lot. He's stuck there, and he likes the people there, and obviously wants to be there. Help his mother and brother also, but he definitely wants to explore and go off on his own and do things, and which is one of the big parts of this movie, because in the trailer park there is a little convenience store basically, and at this convenience store there is an arcade, and the arcade, as you can tell the name, is the Last Starfighter arcade. And Alex Alex is always playing this game, but on this particular occasion he breaks the record, and by breaking the record he sends out a signal, and that signal goes through space, and it goes to there's an interstellar war about to begin, and they are looking for people to be starfighters. But Alex, because he broke that record, they know that he's special, and he is, and they are. That arcade was actually placed there in an attempt to find somebody who they think could be the greatest starfighter. And by breaking that record again, Alex is that guy. So before he knows it, Alex is taken away off into space to begin his training to become a starfighter. But he's a little reluctant, obviously. It's not something he's not ready. He's going off into this whole new world with all these other people, that all the other species that he does not know. All these creatures that he does not recognize. They're not human. So it's a big adjustment for Alex. And honestly, at the beginning, he doesn't want any part of it. But as the movie goes on, obviously he does come around to the idea and realizing that he needs to help these people, and and he does become the last starfighter. It's in name itself, he is the last starfighter. Now, one of the funnier parts of the movie is when Alex goes off into space, he's replaced by a beta unit, an android, looks exactly like him. And there are definitely some funny parts interacting with Alex's girlfriend, who does not know that this is an android. So there are definitely some funny parts in the movie pertaining to that. It's this movie. Is definitely it's a product of the 80s, without a doubt. When you see the movie, and one thing, I was watching it and I hadn't seen it in a long time. Probably, I don't even know, anywhere from like 8 to 10 years old since the last time I'd seen this movie. So it was not really in my memory of everything that happened in the movie. But when I started seeing some scenes, things did start coming back. When you see the visual, especially in space, somebody would look at it and be like, this is really showing its age. This is not a movie that, with CG, obviously, today's CGI. But the thing is, when you see the scenes with the spaceship, it just, what it feels like, it feels like Tron, like the movie Tron, like Tron in space, like the way the visuals look, almost like you see the spaceship going through space, and it's almost like it's the arcade game. Like, it's like almost watching a video game. It's very hard to describe, but if you see the movie, I think you'll get an idea of exactly what I mean. Like, it seems, because it is based on him playing this arcade game. It just, the way the visuals, like, I'm watching the movie and I'm thinking, like, it doesn't, I don't know if it holds up. But then the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? It does, because it actually, because of being older, and maybe this is how the director and the creators of the movie were going for that particular look. But just watching it, I could see, like, I started thinking in my head, I'm like, it works, because it's almost like an arcade game, like within it's hard to describe it. But again, this so obviously you have the hilarity, the hilarious parts with the beta unit and Alex's girlfriend Maggie. But it's a good movie, because Alex gets a chance to break away from everything that, he seems like he's stuck there. And I mean, again, he loves the people around him, but he just wants to do more. And obviously, not being able to go to the college that he wants to go to, now he becomes a starfighter recruit, basically teaching other people to become, they can teach them to become starfighters as well. So again, I know people who haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I liked the ending a lot. I thought it was nice, nice touch. It's an 80s movie. I mean, if you know 80s sci-fi, but family friendly, that's what you're gonna get with this movie. And you can't, the chemistry between Alex and Maggie is good. It's you can see that they mesh well as actor and actress. Just that you could tell, like, they seem like a real couple, and I think that definitely shines through in certain parts of the movie. Now the actual release itself, this movie looks great. Um, Arrow did another fantastic job with their release on this. I couldn't have asked for more on how this movie looks. Nice, clean, crisp. The audio is nice on this. You can definitely tell I hadn't remember I could not remember how the theme for the last Starfighter went, but I've had it in my head now for the last few days that I watched the movie. It definitely sticks with you, and it seems like almost like iconic to the '80s. Like it's like very like that orchestra sound, very John Williams, but not John Williams. But it's just good. It's definitely worth if you can if you can pick it up. As of the recording of this video, Amazon.com currently has it on sale for $19.99. Usual price is around 28 to 30. I paid 28, but worth it. Definitely worth it to get that nostalgia to go back and just see like this. I remember now it comes back. I'm like, yeah, I used to watch this a lot when I was a kid, and I'm so happy I can have this in my collection. And if anybody else gets a chance to pick it up, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I think you're going to like it a lot. Just remember, just go in knowing that it is, it's an early '80s movie. But if you look at the visuals and you see it's some people might think it gets dated. But it just, when you start thinking about it, it fits. It just makes it seem like an arcade game within the movie. Like it works. And I would definitely recommend this movie to any sci-fi fans, anybody who just loves '80s movies, and anybody who likes like that family friendly. Nothing bad in this. You can enjoy it with the whole family. So, guys, until the next time I roll around here with another video for you guys, I'm not sure exactly what the next one's gonna be. Or when it's gonna be. Hopefully hopefully over the weekend I'll get another video up. If you guys actually have any suggestions, you want to leave any comments for me, I I got so many movies, guys. I probably have what you're talking about. Whether it be old, old, new, it doesn't matter. I might have it. I'm really big on the horror and sci-fi and action, pretty much everything. So whatever you guys want, if you guys have a suggestion, shoot it on over to me. Otherwise, I definitely try to get another video up either Saturday or Sunday. Not sure yet what it's going to be. Actually, I do have something in mind, and it could be an interesting one. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.